Launching from our base in the far north harbour of Hohora, we were soon heading out through the harbour on a rather chilly, windy winter's day. The sun was out, but the strong offshore winds was going to make the fishing challenging, to say the least. This was going to be a good test of the new diver lures we were going to use. Ohayou gozaimasu! We've got a very, very big Japanese show going on today. It's Fishy Business, and we've got Mr. Furia and Mr. Takai, who've come all the way from Japan. And what we're going to be doing is learning about what we know is already a very successful lure in New Zealand. These guys are the ones that have developed these lures, improved them, and perfected them. So what we're doing is we're going out with Daiwa's latest lure, the Koga, which means red fang, or in New Zealand it means snapper lure. Let's go catch some fish. We headed out to a small patch of fowl and were joined by a big whale who was also looking for a feed.
We come out into about 30 metres, put the sea anchor out. The wind's really blowing. It's not overly warm, hence we're pretty rugged up, but managed to hook something on one of the first drops. So feeling a little bit of string, might be a little snapper. I think we have target species. That's the new Sakura Glow Koga. Now, it's quite windy, so I've gone for a 150 gram so I can make sure I can get straight down to the bottom. And it's done the trick.
As we moved a little deeper, the whale followed us out. Sounder has just lit up. Fish showing up everywhere now. Just went over some sign and Sato hooked up on one of these beautiful little bendy Japanese rods. Oh, a carrot. We never mind catching those. Beautiful eating.
Yeah, makes a great sashimi.
Oh. Well, I just had to pick up the sneaky rod here and worked it on the bottom. Few gentle winds and then a lift and I got the big bite. And for me, using light rods like this is kind of like using a sprat rod. But it's great fun. They fold away to next to nothing. Trevally. We'll put them in the nets.
So the Japanese guys brought over some pretty cool tackle. I've got a little rod which looks more fit for ice fishing or something similar, I guess. Digital counter, so you know how far your lure's down. Pretty cool if you're fishing bait. Also pretty cool when the fish peels a little bit of string, you can see them taking line off. So a cool little set to hook a decent fish on.
Whale in the background.
Pretty impressive guides on the rod. They're all made out of carbon fibre, so the rod absolutely weighs nothing. Doesn't even feel like a fishing rod.
Oh, nice snapper. Feeding too. Got some food out of its mouth. Beautiful.
So that's on the new little 60 gram Sakura Glow. Now we're out quite deep, we're nearly 50 metres, but got the sea anchor out and we still seem to be getting down, and the smaller lures are definitely working better than the big lures.
Kai-san hooked a fish that had a bit more horsepower that was really stretching his gear to the limit. Although this gear was very light, it could apply a lot of pressure, and in the hands of a good angler was very efficient. It was all about a constant bend in the rod and a smooth action. Before long we had the colour on another species of fish. Oh yes. Four-eye. It's a four-eye.
フォーライっていうね、話題じゃない魚です。違う。
Oh. Another species for the day. Oh, ho, ho. Just shows everything's eating our kogas. On a less than favourable day, we were catching a good bunch of fish with a great variety of species. There's the leader. Oh, it's a bucket. The scorpion fish, or granddaddy hapuku, is really prized by the Japanese as a quality table fish.
You can tell why they call them a bucket mouth. I mean, they're pretty impressive. Look at the size of the gob on that. I mean, he's absolutely inhaled that lure.
Coming up, Koga Chaos as we have a red hot session. Where's that little lure? Look. Well, today I'm in the far north and I've got some friends from Japan. They're actually from Daiwa Tackle in Japan. And what they've done is they've come over here and they wanted to test some of their Koga lures, which they've been developing especially for the New Zealand market. So we're out here, out off North Cape, trying to catch some big snapper on these Koga lures. We'll show you the lures later, but first let's catch some fish. Well, if they all work like that, they're going to be fantastic. Nice, plenty of power on this one. And what you're seeing is actually pretty much happening real time. We haven't been sitting here for hours. The Koga lure comes under the Kabura or mad-eye style lure, which is a round one. But interestingly, there's a lot of development in these lures. The Japanese are very clever fishermen. So what they've done, originally the commercial snapper fishermen were finding that the snapper were biting their sinkers in Japan. They catch the same snapper as we do. And they thought, oh, we'll embellish these with some rubber bands. And that's how it all started. But since then, the technology that's been put into these lures has turned them into probably one of the most lethal techniques of fishing. We're using quite soft tip rods, which are very good for this technique of fishing because the bites can be quite subtle. But the rods have a lot of backbone down the butt of the rod. But one thing it does make it hard, when we're using stiffer rods, we can normally tell the difference between a kingfish and a snapper. But with these, it's a little more difficult because the tips are folding away so much. You can't tell the tail beat from the crunchy head shake. Yeah, oh yeah.
Another big snapper.
Oh.
A giant snapper.
Don't want to slide him in the net.
Bring him this way, right, single?
Yeah. About 7 or 8 kilos. Well, that's Koga fishing for you at its best.
Yeah.
Catch that one on a Koga, did you?
Yep.
What colour?
Sakura Glow.
Oh. So normally I don't keep big fish. Quite often I don't actually fish for big fish, but we've come to a spot where there are big fish. We've caught a big one. This one is unlikely to survive if we release him, so I'm going to take him home and smoke him. Good. Oh yes, good fish.
So we're marking bait for, I mean, there's probably about 40 metres of bait on the sounder. So I got to the bottom and yeah, it was just a slow wind up through the bait and I was probably 15-20 metres off the bottom.
Oh. Oh.
Yes,
Big snapper.
Yes, Koga.
From the man that designed the lure. Yeah. It's come all the way from Japan and oh, made it.
I design.
High five. It's on the new orange Koga.
There were rods bending everywhere.
Got a triple hook up now, so we went back up on the bait and yeah, basically everyone hooked up.
Someone's getting railed. This one could be snapper.
Yes! Yes!
Yes!
Good fish.
Good fish.
Banana.
I'm the happiest man in the world, you know.
Maybe snapper.
Look at that, another species for. Yeah, new species for the Koga.
Yup.
Oh, beautiful. And just when you thought it couldn't get any better, Sato-san hooked something huge.
Feels like I hooked up something big.
What have you got there, Sato?
Oh, I have no idea.
Big fish.
But he's a fighter. Oh, what?
Started small, got bigger.
Yeah, to start with, it wasn't fighting too hard, but also he's running strong.
I thought this fish was way too big for the gear we were using. Sato-san kept the pressure on and did not panic.
But he's not shaking his head, so probably not a snapper. What's this?
Halfway in, Sato.
59 now. He's still sort of just on the bottom.
That rod is loaded up.
I'm fighting with the fish more than 10 minutes, and then at last it came to from 50 meters to 30 meters now. Oh, he's so stubborn.
After a while, Sato slowly started winning back some line. It's coming up, it's coming up.
Coming up, might be
Hooker.
yeah, might be a hook eye. 浮いてきた。なんだあれ。なんだあれ。
あー、白い。なんだろう。あ、違う。
Yes! Yes! Floated up a big hapuku, you see?
This fish was caught on 10 kg trace with P1 line and a 60 gram Koga. What a phenomenal effort. Well done, Sato-san.
Thank you. I didn't imagine I hooked up such a big fish.
I think you better hold him up, mate. Can you lift him up?
Yeah, I think so. I have to.
Yeah. Oh.
Far out.
And where's that little lure? Look. So as you can see, these lures catch absolutely everything. And with a little bit of finessing, you'll get them to work even better.